Hey, and welcome to this video where I'm going to be teaching you about this really cool tool that you can use, and it's called Calendly. So what it is it's a scheduling tool. So if you have if something that's a part of your business is to schedule meetings with people, so it could be meetings online via a Zoom meeting, or it could be face-to-face where you have coffee or you meet up at a particular location. This Calendly tool is going to be a really great way for you to organize those meetings without having to have that back and forth of, or when are you available, or when am I available? And then it's like, oh, I'm not available at that time. Do you have another time? And then it just turns into this really challenging back and forth about when we're both available to have a meeting. So Calendly allows you to have a look at your month or your schedule, and it can connect to your calendar, your online calendar, and you can tell it when you're busy. So for example, if you don't want to have a meeting while you're sleeping at midnight, say you're only working from 9 to 5 in the afternoon throughout the day, you can set that the only times people can schedule meetings with you are from 9 to 5. If you only want to schedule meetings on Thursdays and Fridays, because they're your good days and they're the days that you actually have the time to meet, you can schedule that for only those days. If you want to make sure that no one schedules a meeting you with it at midday, that's when you have lunch or when you pick your kids up from school, then you can definitely schedule all of those in, and so that no one can book a time with you at that time. But at the time that is available for them to choose are times that are available for you. And the cool thing is, when it connects to your calendar, if you create any events that are random, that don't align with your normal schedule, then it's going to show that it's busy, and Calendly will automatically see that you have an event on, and it won't allow anyone to schedule a meeting at that time, which is really handy, because the worst thing is that you have to go back to your client and be like, oh, sorry, can't meet up at that time. Can we pick another time? And then it's just back and forth again. So Calendly is like many business tools, it's there to automate certain tasks that are repetitive, that can be automated, to save you time and to save you a lot of money and a lot of stress. And it can also improve the professionalism of your business as well. So we're just going to jump on to Calendly and check it out. I'm going to show you how to create an account. All right, so we'll go to Google Chrome. So just type in Calendly, calendly.com. Great name, right? Calendly. Here it is, very simple. We just want to put your email address, your work email address. The easiest way to sign up with Google, if you have a Google account, then you can use that. If not, just click here. So this is the email to get started. Then I'm just going to put in a password. We need to verify your email address. Please check your inbox for a confirmation link. So this is Google that wants to automatically save my password, but it was that one there. Let's save it. Okay, so now I need to check my email. I'll go to my handy apps, Gmail. You'll get an email that says from Calendly saying, please confirm your email address. Confirm my email. Click on it, and it will take you to this page. And all you have to do is type in the same password. Since I said yes to the Google Chrome password, I can just click on this and enter your password here. And then go log in. And look, welcome to Calendly. We take the work out of connecting with others so you can accomplish more. So what you can do is you can create a Calendly URL that works for you. So if your business is My Awesome Business, right there, Calendly, My Awesome Business. So you can just choose it, and time zone, it's at the right time zone, so that's all good. Continue. Then we connect our calendar. So Here you have a few calendars to link to it. So because I use Google Calendar, and I highly recommend that you do use Google Calendar because I personally think it's the best one out there, and pretty much every single person I know uses Google Calendar. Go with Google Calendar. You will have a Google Calendar account if you have a Gmail. So I do have a few Gmails there, and I'll connect to the one that I created the account with. But you can connect it to any Google Calendar you have. Okay, your Google Calendar is connected. All right, here's how Calendly will work. We'll check out. Okay, so Zaycanter's Personal is a calendar, because you can create like different calendar views within your Google Calendar. Say, for example, if you only want to have one for business, then all your business events can be in that business calendar. You can also create an event for. I created one for a sport because I wanted to compile all of my different activities into one calendar. Yes, you can create a calendar just for birthdays if you want. So this is why it says we'll check Zaycanter's Personal, because that's a calendar that I created in Google Calendar for my personal stuff. So what it's saying is that it's going to check my calendar for conflicts. So if there's an event that I've got that says that I'm busy, for example, I have a meeting already at Tuesday 2 o'clock with a client, then if it's in that calendar, it's not going to schedule. It's not going to allow anyone to schedule a meeting then. And the second one here is we'll add events to Zaycanter's Personal. So if someone books if someone goes online, goes to my calendar, or I share my schedule link with them, and they book a time for, say, 5 o'clock on a Wednesday, then I'm going to get an email saying someone just scheduled a call with you at 5 o'clock on Wednesday, and it's going to pop up automatically in this calendar, in Zaycanter's Personal. If I have a different calendar and I want it to jump up into my business calendar, then I can click the edit button here, and I'm going to say, hey, I want it to go onto TCI Facebook Work, so it shows up on that calendar. These are all the different categories of events that I have. Okay, now I'm going to continue. Okay, let Calendly know when you're typically available to accept meetings. All right, so 9 to 5, yeah, works for me, 9 to 5. Monday through to Friday, yeah. Although I don't want to work on Mondays because Mondays is a super busy day, and on Fridays we have, group coaching, blah, blah, blah. So I'm only available on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Like it says there, it's all good if you make a mistake or you don't get it right or you don't have the right information that you need right now. You can always go back to this later and change your settings. So this is just a good way to get it set up though. So tell us about your role at work. This will help us to provide a tailored support experience. Oh, I'm going to say I'm a leader, entrepreneur. Last step. Calendly uses event types to determine where, when, and how people can schedule meetings with you. Preview invitees' experience by booking a test event with yourself. So let's schedule a test event with ourselves. Okay, so this is what our calendar is going to look like, our schedule is going to look like when someone clicks on a link and goes to our schedule. So I want to book a time with myself on the 27th on Tuesday, and I'm just going to pick 10 a.m. Confirm. And then I'll put my details in, say, Zay Cannes. Actually, I'll just do my old one. Please share anything that will help prepare for a meeting. I can't wait. Or this is a question we need to discuss. Oh, okay. Schedule event. This is exciting. All right, so it's a 15-minute meeting. It's at 10 to 10:15, Tuesday, August 27th. A calendar invitation has been sent to your email address. Simple automated scheduling. Try it now. Great. So this is what your dashboard is going to look like. So here, as you can see, there are 3 events. Calendly calls them events. So 15-minute meeting, a 30-minute meeting, and a 60-minute meeting. So you can call these anything that you want. Okay, so maybe a 30-minute meeting is going to be your free consultation that you'll give new clients who are interested in signing up with you. So what you can do is we can edit. What is this event? Let's call it something else. Let's call it free 30-minute consultation. Okay. We want a location. What's your address? I'm just going to say Melbourne, Victoria. Display location while booking, or display location only after confirmation. So if you want to keep your private information private, then you can absolutely do that until they've actually booked it with you. And if you want to have any instructions, then you can definitely do that here. If it's a consultation, just say, you know, I don't know, bring these documents, blah, blah, blah. And then you can call it whatever you want. 30-minute consult, that's just the URL for it. And you can give it a color. Let's just, you know, keep it at this purple. All right. When can people book this event? So while we said we are available Tuesday to Thursday, 9 to 5, sometimes it's different for different events. For example, I could be available for 5 days a week if it's only a 15-minute check-in. But if I'm doing a 1.5-hour coaching session with a client, then maybe I will only be doing those events. I'll only be scheduling them on Mondays because that is my day where I'm feeling refreshed, where I'm feeling energized, where I'm ready for my coaching sessions, and I just want to put them all on the 1 day or the 2 days. And I don't want to have them spread out throughout the week. Or maybe I only want to have them once every 2 weeks. This is a space here where we can schedule and set out our schedule in a way that really, really works for us. So, so right now it's set up as this. If I want to change that, then I can absolutely change that here. If I click on it, just say, actually on Tuesdays, I don't want to have any consultations. I'm going to say I'm unavailable. I'm going to apply that to all Tuesdays. Okay. And this one, maybe I do want to have it. I'll just say I'm available for consultations at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And I'm just going to apply that to all Mondays. And you can apply it to, a single day. If you want a whole day off, if you're going on a holiday and you know that you're absolutely not going to be available, then you can just go to this schedule or go to your main schedule and completely change that, okay? All right, and once you are, and look, you can change the event duration. So if it's now, you want to change it to a 45-minute, then you can change it to a 45-minute. And just make sure that if it's in the heading as 30 minutes and you've changed it to 45, then change it all over, okay? All right. Save and close. Invitee questions. So this is kind of cool. So they'll automatically have to give their name and email. If you want them to be able to add additional guests, for example, if they want to bring a partner, if they want to bring a friend or someone that is relevant to that conversation, then they can do that. If it's just them and you're not expecting anyone else, then you can untick this. This is autofill invitee name. So if it's the second time that they're booking, then maybe you can have that one checked in. It's just going to make their life easier. They don't have to put in their details a second time. Please share anything that will help prepare for our meeting. This is pretty cool. We can add a new question in here, and it can be like, maybe it's a coaching session. You know, what is the, I don't know, our outcome you are looking for? Or you can put it required. You can say multiple lines. You can have all sorts of different things. All right, so any questionnaires you can have if you want to get any details from them. If you want to learn about, like, you know, how did you hear about my services? Okay. And then they can share how they heard about your services. So whatever question that you want to get from them, you can collect data through this, which is really, really cool. Just make sure to not ask too many questions, because that might make it challenging for them to do, and they might just be like, whoa, it's just too many questions. So you want to make it really simple for them to go through this process. The simpler, the better. All right, notifications and cancellation policy. So they're going to get a calendar invitation. So let's just go have a look back to my calendar. When did I schedule an event? Oh, look. So here I scheduled a half-an-hour event. Or was it 15 minutes? It was 15 minutes, wasn't it? So it just automatically pops up in my calendar. That is very cool. So this is what it looks like. Event name, 15-minute meeting. Please share anything that will help prepare for our meeting. I can't wait. All right, so very cool. And as you can see, need to make changes to this event. People can cancel it if they want, and they can reschedule it if they want as well. And I'm pretty sure that we can change those settings in Calendly if you don't want to give those options. So you get a calendar invite there. And if we go back to our email, then we should receive an email as well. So, or maybe it wasn't set up. Oh, here it is, new event. A new event has been scheduled. 15-minute meeting, this is their name, this is their email. There could probably be a way where if they schedule a meeting, you could ask them as well if they would like to sign up for your newsletter as one of the questions. And if they say yes, then you can add them to your MailChimp list. Very, very cool. So text reminders are for, can we use those? Okay. Yeah, if you want to send them a text message, I'm pretty sure that's premium. And email reminders, if you want them to have a reminder like right before, maybe 15 minutes before their event so they don't forget, then you can set those up. So turn it on, personalize, and this is what it's going to look like. So hi, invitee full name. So this is what we call a merge tag. So it says invitee full name. Whatever they put their name as booking the event, it's going to go there. And they're just going to fill in the details here. If you want to change this, then you can absolutely change that email. I personally just keep it the same. I don't need to change. Simple is really good. If it gives them the information that they need, then that's great. Show cancellation policy. So this is going to be important if you are, for example, like maybe getting paid, or they're paying for this meeting. But if they pay like after the meeting and they don't rock up to the meeting, then that's like wasting your time, right? So you might want to it'd be really good to have a cancellation policy there, and you can just find a cancellation policy like online somewhere if you want. And it just says like, if you cancel, or it's like, please cancel within 24 hours. If you don't cancel within 24 hours, then blah, 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 blah. This will happen. I won't give you this, or you won't blah, blah, blah. Or I don't know, whatever it is, you can have it however you want. And you can choose here to include the cancel and reschedule links, or you can choose to not have it there. okay, whatever you want. I personally like to have the cancel reschedule links because you know what life is like. Some people just can't go, and if they can't reschedule or cancel it, then maybe they just won't let me know. And it's really good that I know, and yeah, I get that life happens. All right, so confirmation page. This is the page that they go to once they have completed scheduled their event, scheduled their meeting. So they can either have a Calendly confirmation page, which is just the normal page that they get, or you can redirect them to, for example, a page where you want them to go. So, for example, if you have a lead magnet or something that you would like them to go to, or to a particular blog, then you can just type your blog in here, okay? Or it can go to your home page or your main page or something like that, okay? And then collect payments. This is a paid service, so currently with a free account with Calendly, you won't be able to use this, but if you do get the paid version, which is around like $12 a month, I think, Australian, then you can integrate it with Stripe or PayPal, and if someone wants to book like an hour consultation with you, then they can go through this process and they can go onto your website, schedule a time, and then they will pay for it then and there using their credit card details. Boom. How awesome is that? Okay, and so that is how to create an event, create a meeting. So if we want to look at it live, just click that button, and this is what it's going to look like. Very cool. So also, if you want it to be on, you can toggle it on and off right here. It's quite simple. If we go back, then these you can have as many events as you like, I'm pretty sure, and you can change all of them. All right. You can go to scheduled events, and look, it's going to have our scheduled event here as upcoming. If you want to look at all your past events, you can go there. If you want to export it, for example, if you want to get everyone's details just to see a list of all the people that have scheduled events with you or meetings with you, then you can do that, and it's just going to pop up as a download there. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Account settings. Here are some more cool things to optimize your Calendly account to make sure that it looks really good and make sure that it runs really well and make sure that it's connected to all of your profiles. So Calendly branding. Yep, so name is Zay. Maybe we want to put my full name in. Welcome message, welcome to my scheduling page. I think it says it here. No, it doesn't. Oop. All right. So you can have a welcome message, whatever you want to do to welcome people to your page. You can maybe give them instructions, blah, blah, blah. Yep, so that's all good. All right, save. You can upload a picture. This could be my picture or it could be a logo. When it comes to your someone coming onto your page and scheduling a thing, it's going to have your logo there. So it's going to look more professional. It's going to be your branding. All right, and that is all about Calendly. I trust that you got a lot of value from this, and yeah, enjoy using Calendly and all the time that you save using it. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.